Thank you for coming and thank you for staying so long, and I know it really dragged on long. I'm sorry for that. But we're going to go now to the exciting part. Who is a business owner? I think there are not all business owners who are going to be rewarded today here. So we're going to go and go ahead and do some recognition of all those people who did really great work for Swissquote Global and shared the message with Swissquote Global and achieved something outstanding. So we have certainly quite a few people who did do so. So we're going to go ahead in this in a second if Bill finds my presentation. It's on the stick. Thank you. Good. Well, meanwhile we are doing that, let us all thank you for really Karen. Karen, you may want to come here. Now, Karen, she organized that event and she really put up with us and she put up with everything and she put up with so much, really. And so she did really a great job here organizing this event for us. So she deserves a real golden product, sponsored from Swissquote Global, a pure 24-karat gold rose. If I would wish to give you real flowers, you know, but I think a golden flower does it too, right?
It's 24 karat.
Since we are a gold company, all the recognition, the products in the recognition will be actually in gold. So we have, yeah. You're welcome. All right, well, Bill gets ready here. We're going to go get ahead here. Who is a manager? That is manager. Okay, I think I know one in the room. Mohammed Shahzad. I think he was here. Was he not? No, he was not here. All right. We have Shahzad Ahmed. Come on here. Well, congratulations. You just achieved the rank of manager.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's the first rank, and that's a very important rank, of course, in the rank achievements. Now, well, I need to do that because I know that. Now, do we have Ben McGowan here in this room?
No, he's not here.
Okay. Next one. Brad Petty.
He's in the US.
All right. Richard Powell, I know, is here. Richard, come on. Congratulations. Wait, I need to... One moment. One moment is many. There's many.
Give them all to me and I'll sort it out.
Did I? Oh yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's great.
First step.
Let's get a photo.
All right.
Karen, come on. You're a photographer as well.
Thanks, Richard. Thank you.
That's the next one. I think Clive is here, isn't he? Clive Gus?
No, he's in London, he couldn't make it.
All right. Duncan Castle.
Something not here.
Not here. We have Edward Cater.
Yeah, he's here.
Where's he? Congratulations. Well, pretty good.
Oh, thank you very much.
For you?
Thank you very much.
You want to get a photo?
Yes, please.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cheers.
Chase is a little bit slow, but
I'm
today.
your sponsor.
So he's your sponsor.
Yes, he's my sponsor.
Congratulations to them. Who else do we have here? Elaine Saunders. Not here. Not here. Gary Lord.
Lord Gary. He was here, I think, before. He may have had to go.
Crane Thompson. Hassan Ahmad. Well, you do that, and then I read out. Karen Porritt. Not here? Go ahead. We have a lot of them, so. Mohamed Shazad.
Come on now.
Not here. No.
Where is he?
He's higher rank, so. I think Jennifer is here, right? Jennifer?
Yes.
See? Congratulations.
Double-sided, so Swiss.
Congratulations. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Leroy Lindsay. Who else? Neil? Neil Stammers? Neil Stammers? Royce? Not here. Russell. Russell Taylor. Not here. Shazad Ahmed. Stephen Gold. Stephen Swift. Next. Tansil Sia. Not here. Terry Peterson. Not here. And we're gonna go to the next ranks. We go to team leader, and I know there's quite a few here. Paul Elliott. Not here. John McKay. Not here. Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. Very good. I get you. One moment. First of all, this is your pin, so Bill has to put this, and I'm gonna get this look for you. Okay. No, I want to do it now. I'll find you something. Because it's a current month. Oh, right, so you don't have your certificate.
Okay,
yet
fine.
Because you just achieved it now.
I did.
And just today, the month is, of course, the first of the new month.
That's
Wonderful.
fine. Good.
Wonderful.
Matt. Matt Peace is here, isn't he?
Matt
Of course, Matt is here. Matt, where's Matt? Where's Matt? Come on.
You're not so shy.
Wow.
Come on.
How are you?
Well, congratulations to team leader.
Well, thank you very
This
much.
is your pin. I'm supposed to pin it in on you, but you know.
Okay.
I don't.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mirelle is here. Where's Mirelle? Mirelle, you're there. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Congratulations.
See you guys.
Oh, good. Good, huh? One second, before I give it to you.
Thank you. Lovely. Oh, amazing.
Next time you're going to speak here.
So I can put this on my fridge next to all my kids' stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jamie Flaherty. Alex Kennedy. Yeah, Alex. April Rose Turley.
April's here.
April's here, yeah. Thank you. Congratulations, darling. Thank you very much. Smashing. Aha, Metin Warwick. Metin?
No, it's not here.
Mohamed Sahi is not here. Next.
Actually,
We have Shaquille here.
Come on,
Mr. Shaquille. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
trying again.
It's okay.
When you get in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the middle.
Next. Steve Creasy is here, but here you have to come up twice, so it doesn't matter. You have to come up twice. I think he achieved 2 ranks. So he achieved this one, but then from yesterday he achieved another one. Isn't that true? Correct, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to give you this pin, and then I'm going to have you come up again.
You would pin on either side.
And so to pin it on the other side.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Steve, thank you, too.
Next one.
Steve Lawson.
There we go. We are at director, and you got a new pin. Come on the middle.
Thank you. Oh, that's just round. Yeah, that's right.
I think this must be rolling down because it's too hot here.
It's the humidity.
It's the humidity, so
okay.
you need to unroll it.
Okay.
This is your new
You should
pin.
give him a frame.
Well, new director. And wait, Bill, because we don't have Steve. I need to get Steve up again because Steve is also director today.
Well done, Steve.
So you have to come up here. Because what's happening is today is new month. So and he achieved actually in the month of August. You did achieve team leader, and in the month of September now it's of October. So it's run you are director. So
Thank you.
next year. Congratulations.
Okay, next one, please.
Aha! Executive Director.
Real estate mogul.
So
Adrian.
now we have the higher ranks here. Let's come up, Mr. Adrian Hippert. 1 second, I'm going to you. One moment. You need to wait a little bit, have patience. So this is a special one with lots of diamonds on it. You know, diamonds are a girl's best friend. You know? Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
And now we have Anwar.
Well done, Adrian.
Anwar! Anwar, congratulations, my friend. Go ahead, here. I mean, every time this Adrian Hippert hugs me, my earring goes out. Yesterday the same.
All right.
Yeah.
Something going on there.
Yeah. Congratulations. Karen. Did you know, guys, this is a milestone. I mean, executive director is really now starting to replace an income, isn't it? Yeah. From the passive income, that rank of executive director is replacing an income. And that's fantastic, isn't it? In how much time? I mean, it's really not so long time. 15 months to replace an income. Meaning you work 40 years of your life, you know, 8 hours, 9 hours a day. And have what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks holidays, and here in 1 year she replaced her income. Does this deserve a huge applause? And we have Mr. William Bill. Congratulations, and really for your trust and for your sincerity and honesty and everything you do. Thank you
very much. Claudia mentioned the fact.
I'm going to use this.
Is
it a real deal?
Yeah, Claudia mentioned the fact that with a business here that can potentially, obviously, replace an income. I've got short stories to share. My wife is a lovely lady. I love her very much, but she had a difficulty a few months ago where she lost her job and income. So whilst obviously we're still building the business, fortunately Swissgirl has helped us out of a hole that would have been very difficult for us. So yes, we're all trying to make income, but the real stories out there that are showing through, and I encourage you all to take action, grow your business and make it good for yourself and your families. Okay?
And we have a very special position that is really one of the high positions up there. That is an ambassador in the room. Where is he? He knows. Stevie! I don't know how you did it. You fasting or what did you do? Or?
Fasting, yeah.
Stevie.
We tried.
Well, because you now have a higher one, so you're actually getting this big.
You've got a smile for the camera.
Yeah, 1 second. This is yours. Yeah.
Thank you.
Claudia? Perfect.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I do actually. I spent 21 years in a company very similar to this as a self-employed agent, and I gave my life to that company 24/7, 7 days a week, and in return it gave me a life. But I stand in front of you today and I'm not suited and booted because I spent 21 years suited and booted. I love the freedom that this company gives me, and what I really love about it, for me, where I am at my time of life, is that I can refer my dad, my auntie, my uncle, my brother or sister, if I had one, or my best friend to this company, and I know that they're getting the finest possible product in gold or silver at the cheapest possible price, and also the same when it comes to Bitcoin mining. And to me, as a salesman of many, many years, that means everything to me, because all I ever wanted to do was to sell something that I knew was the best. And so I'm really proud of this company, and I hope I'm going to be with it for many, many years to come. And this is a great
Don't go anywhere just yet. I have something to add to this. Many people here are parents, and you probably recognize the feeling when a child does well, and you feel proud. Now think about this for a moment. When I joined Swissgirl Global, a week later, Steve joined, right? And we've been sort of building, working on projects, talking to people, trying to get things going in many different ways. This is a moment where, in an ordinary work environment, I can tell you this, looking you in the eye, I can tell you this. In an ordinary work environment, a new joiner comes into your company, and in a short span of time, they surpass you, you feel let down. You feel that this is not fair. These newcomers coming in here and going ahead of us, and I'm being overlooked. That's a very negative, sort of depressing environment in a normal job situation. Here, it's the exact opposite. I couldn't be happier than to see him do this. As I mentioned earlier on, actually at the very beginning, there are a few more people lined up to follow that path. And when you're a team leader or manager, remember, there were team leaders and managers. I was team leader and manager at some point also. You have to stick to it. You have to keep doing it, especially when you know the caliber, the quality of the company we're dealing with. But this is the example I wanted to give you. And Steve makes me very proud. I'm almost, getting all ladylike. But you know, it's a very simple thing. You know, we have our first UK-based ambassador, and he's in my team. You know.
I'd just like to add to that too, Stevie. It's been a real pleasure working with yourself and Prem and of course Anba. You guys have challenged me at times, and of course Karen and the team. But it's really fantastic because we're here to serve you. Your growth comes from serving your people, and I really appreciate your honesty and integrity and direct communication you're giving back. What I love about Prem, you know, there's many things on the market out there which are quite honestly just pyramid scams. And to have someone, if you look at a pyramid, you'd actually think that Prem's at the top of the pyramid in this group, correct?
Normally.
Well, no, but you are. You enrolled him. You're here, he's here.
Yeah.
He's earning more than you.
Yeah.
This is really a statement to the platform that we actually have. This $50 a month program, don't let $50 a month sound like, well, what can you make out of $50 a month? As I said to you, you can make damn good income. You can get a replacement income from that. That's just one source of the income. And even people who roll after you have the opportunity of building more wealth than what you did. You could build more wealth than Claudia. It's been around for what, nearly 10 years maybe, is that right? Not listening. Yes. Yeah. So you can enroll today, based on what you do, your effort, your organisation structure, you can earn more money than what she does. That is the proof of a real, proper, correct pay plan. That it's not just the people at the top who are actually getting the rewards. You get paid for, it's an honest-based system. You get paid for your effort and of course, your intuition and your skills and different things like that. So as we move forward with the launching of the new programs, and I appreciate your time and effort last night, private time away from your partners, to hammer me, it's been really good. And we look forward to building a great platform where you can all win and benefit, you know.
Can I just say one last thing?
No?
Prem, in all honesty, you've been my mentor in this business, and I really knew nothing about gold and silver, precious metals, and even I was in crypto 2.5 years ago. I started mining, so I got lucky, I suppose. I took a punt when Traffic Monsoon was in its heyday, and I was killing it in that, and I whacked a few $1,000s into some Bitcoin mining, and it was doing okay, but I'm only here because of the result of some really, really talented people in my team. I'm very, very lucky. Sometimes you land lucky in life, and I guess this is it. But thanks to Prem and thanks to everybody who's in my team. I really appreciate the work that you're doing and the effort you put in. So thanks a lot.
Steve,
Keep going.
keep going. That's the key to success. Keep going. Absolutely. Okay, back to you, Claudia.
Before we forget, because the thing is, we have a new day of the month, so we couldn't count this is just really from the month of August and before, but we have another manager I just heard here in the room who didn't got his pin, and this is Satish. Satish Lal. I don't have your certificate, we're going to send it to you, but I do have for you this. Congratulations, yeah?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And I have a special pin here. Where is this pin? Bill, do you know the Only Alive pin? I just had it here. Right. I have a special pin here. I'm just looking for, I want to have here, we have actually 2 people from the deaf community, and we have a very large growing deaf community not just in France and in the UK. So we have 2 people here from the deaf community. That's the 2 of you, and I wanted to give you a special thank you as well, and mention you and that you made the effort to come here, even though we didn't have a deaf translation here. We will hopefully have it for the next time. So because this community is growing and definitely deserves what you guys doing. Come on.
Okay. I don't like doing endings. I should pass it over to Prem. No, but I want to thank everyone that's turned up today. I know many people have flown, had to leave again, but to be here, taking your time out from your families, and probably your free day being a Sunday, I really do appreciate that. You know, we have a huge vision. I was talking to some of the people over breakfast this morning. Our game plan in the end is have our own SGG resort somewhere where we can fly in and have fun and things like that. I come from the hotel industry, so it's a logical place where I want to be. That is to have our own SGG place somewhere on an island, maybe it's the Seychelles or something like that, where we can do trainings and things like that. That's very exciting. That's our game plan. There's a lot of work to do between now and when we can achieve that, but that's where we're heading. That's what we want. And we want to be able to get all of you, other than just get certificates, where we can go to these places and have some good fun as well. So for me, thank you. I really appreciate your